Is one of your goals to read more books in 2022? Are you looking for a new author and tons of books that they've written? Well, you've come to the right place. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite authors. Hi, this is Michelle from the channel Lost in the Pages. My channel focuses on talking about the books that I'm reading or have read in the past. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing below. Okay, so one of my favorite authors of all time is Lynn Austin. Now, you may have heard about her, but she is a historical fiction writer. A lot of her books are Christian-based, and I just have loved and enjoyed every single one of the books that I've read written by her. Okay, so Lynn Austin has written almost 30 books, but today I'm just going to talk about a few of my favorite. Okay, the first is technically 3 books, but it's part of a series called Refinery's Fire. The first one is called Candle in the Darkness, the second one is Fire by Night, and the third one is called A Light to My Path. And this series follows the perspective of 3 different women set during the Revolutionary War. One is the daughter of a slave owner, the other is a slave, and the other one is about 2 sisters trying to navigate life through that time. Okay, the next book I want to highlight of hers is called Until We Reach Home, and this story is about 3 sisters who lived in Sweden and unfortunately suffer the death of both of their parents. In an effort to try to build a new life, they come to America, and the story follows their journey and struggles as they adapt to a new life and culture. All right, the last book I want to highlight today of hers is called Wonderland Creek, and this is set during the Great Depression time, and it follows the life of a young woman who moves to a small town in Kentucky in hopes of a better life for herself. Okay, so Lynn Austin has so many great books to read, and recently she came out with 2 brand new ones that I have. The first one is If I Were You. This is set during World War II, and I haven't read it yet, but I can't wait to get started. It was written in 2020, and then she also came out with another book in 2021 called Chasing Shadows. This is also set in World War II, and that's actually probably one of my favorite time periods to read about. I've read many and will continue to read many. Okay, so I can't wait to read these and to review these 2 books, so stay tuned for those reviews coming up. Okay, so I've been reading some pretty heavy stories lately, and I felt like I needed a reset, and Lynn Austin is always one of those authors where you know you're going to get a great story. All of Lynn Austin's books are well written, a great storyline. They follow people set in difficult times, they're inspiring, and you're not going to get any of those mature scenes like I mentioned in my previous videos. So if you love historical fiction and uplifting historical fiction stories, then check out Lynn Austin books. You can't go wrong with any of them. Okay, so that does it for my highlight of one of my favorite authors, Lynn Austin. Have you read any of her books? If so, let me know in the comments below which ones you liked. I'll see you next time.